Hello, welcome to Season 5, Weeks 1 through 2 of XPDLA. You might be wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses at 5 a.m. That is because, as you can see, my monitor display is stuck at full brightness. After the BIOS update, I cannot fix my display brightness, so I've learned to accept it. Anyway, getting right into Weeks 1 through 2. My first opponent is Cyan Chimera, coach of the Englandorus. His team consists of Tornadus Therian, Nidoking, Dusk Lycanroc, Jolteon, Aromatisse, Gothorita, Urshifu Single Strike, Mega Scizor, Shaman Delphox, and Cramorant. Pretty spooky team. In case you missed my draft review, my team's at the bottom left. I don't remember all 12 mons off the top of 11 mons at the top of my head, but I'm bringing 6 of them this week, and then a few more. 6 of them the next week, and maybe 6 of them after that, we'll see. So, anyway, getting right into it. Tornadus destroys me, so I brought Rotom Wash to help deal with that. A lot of Spadef. I think the speed is there for max speed Gothorita, so I can Volt Switch on that freely. I would think that's what that speed's for. It might be for like a Modest Shaman or something, I don't remember. It's not Modest Shaman. Am I brain dead? It's some kind of weird speed tier. I think it's for Gothorita. A ton of Spadef to switch into Hurricane. Banded Cinderace. I don't expect Cramorant to show up, even though it does check this mon pretty well. My team just kind of naturally destroys Cramorant outside of Cinderace, because I've got a Rotom Wash. Melmetal learns Thunder Punch. I've got a Galarian Weezing. Other stuff. I just poops on Cramorant. He does not switch into Banded Pyro Ball very well, and what does switch into Banded Pyro Ball doesn't like High Jump Kick. Sucker Punch is just there in case a Scarfer gets out of hand. So, yeah, pretty straightforward. Next we have an Iron Defense Melmetal. I probably should have put Thunder Punch on this just in case Cramorant showed up, but I decided to not. Body Press. This is to 1v1 Mega Scizor. Hopefully he's not Swords Dance, but if he is, then I'll take my licks. Pretty much just this coverage goes crazy. Earthquake is basically only there for... What the fuck was Earthquake? Delphox. This is there for Delphox. Yeah, because it resists both of my other moves. Up next we have Sir Reddit, the Galarian Weezing. I forgot my own fucking nickname. Oh god. I got Strange Steam Flamethrower. This is to... Obviously, Flamethrower is there for the Scizor. Pain Split Toxic. It's to stay healthy. It's pretty physically defensive to help deal with both Lycanroc and Urshifu and Scizor. That's what the Babiri there is for. That's what the Babiri's there for. Babiri Berry. Toxic is to catch the Gothorita, so I don't get fucked by that. I have a Choice Scarf for Articuno. Just my Dual Stab does really well this game. U-turn is nice. I believe the speed is there, so I outrun Choice Scarf Gothorita, if I had to guess. And then finally, a Stealth Rocking normal Piloswine. Just a normal Piloswine. So, let's hop right into the replay. Hit this button for that. Open this, open that, pause this, pause that, play that. Hit 0 on that. Okay, getting straight into the game. He elected to bring Urshifu, Mega Scizor, Lycanroc, Jolteon, Tornadus, and Delphox. So I was actually kind of surprised to see Delphox over something like Aromatisse. Not Aromatisse, what am I on about? Over like Gothorita. I thought he'd bring Gothorita to try and trap Weezing to make life easier for Urshifu over there. That was part of the reason I was considering running Shed Shell, but I'm glad I didn't, because Babiri Berry is nice. So I have not watched this game back, and it is exactly a month ago from today that this game happened. I'm pretty sure I lead with Articuno, as he leads with Urshifu. That is correct. That is exactly what happens. So I'm gonna go straight for the Scarf Hurricane. I figured he'd be like Banded or something. Turns out after the game he showed me he was actually Choice Scarf, but he was outrunning Cinderace by 1 point. So I got pretty lucky there that I outran him and I killed this thing turn 1. So that's pretty nice. He's gonna send out his Lycanroc. I pretty obviously have to switch. I'm just gonna go into Piloswine as he makes a really good play in CCs because both of my switch-ins are fighting weak. So that's a nice play on his part. Goes for the Excel Rock, knocks out my Piloswine, so I do not get up my Stealth Rock, which kind of sucks, but Galarian Weezing is going to come in. I believe I go for, Strange Steam, just make the obvious plays. He brings in the Delphox. As I go into my Articuno, I'm going to have to sacrifice some health on this thing to a KO. The Delphox, hopefully I land both Hurricanes as he Shadow Balls me for a lot of damage. Nothing switches into this, but thankfully I land both Hurricanes and knock that out. Lycanroc comes back in. Just going to go Wheezing, just in case he CCs again. And I believe I'm just going to click Strange Steam yet again as he goes Torn. Yes, sir. And that does a third of its health, so that shows that it's not Assault Vest. I'm going to bring in Rotom as he U-turns out, brings in his Jolteon. And I believe here I go for a Hydro Pump as he crits me, which kind of sucks. But I'm still out of range of T-Bolt from here. So I can easily just stay in. But what I'm going to do here is, when I was playing, I was actually on my phone in the bathroom. Yeah, and I accidentally clicked Thunder Wave, but I was actually considering clicking it once I saw the crit happen on the T-Bolt, because I figured he's probably going to think that T-Bolt kills me, and he'll probably try and Volt Switch out. So there's something like that was going through my head, but I accidentally clicked the button anyway, and I T-Waved the Torn, so that's pretty nice. Gonna Volt Switch out here, I believe. Yes. As it does 63 to the Torn, bring in my Melmetal, I actually expected a Hurricane there, but he goes for Psychic, which I thought was pretty weird. But he goes into Scizor, gonna double Iron Bash because it's good, it's free, it's safe, and I'm gonna Iron Defense here as he... No, I Body Pressed again. I think that was also an accidental click. I meant to go for Iron Defense there, but I accidentally Body Pressed, but he brings in the Lycanroc, and that actually works out for me. He's going to Volt Switch. I'm going to double Iron Bash yet again. I'm going to Earthquake here, actually, just in case he brings in the Scizor. And here I'm going to Iron Defense. And now I believe I'm going to Body Press straight away as he actually SDs, making this a bit scary, because Body Press does 27%. So I'm going to just keep spamming Iron Defense, trying to get up as high as possible to not lose to Scizor. Thankfully, he doesn't crit me with Bug Bite here, which helps, so I go for Body Press. He knocks, I'm going to knock him out here with two of them as he Bug Bites me down into range of his Jolteon's T-Bolt. And then I'm going to go to Articuno and click Freezing Glare as he actually switches in his Tornadus. But I'm just going to clean up the game from here. Kill the Tornadus with two of these, then the Jolteon comes back out, and it's going to pass away. So, very nice game. There, I hit every Hurricane I clicked, I believe. Yeah, I clicked 3, hit 3. So that's good. Galarian Articuno getting 4 kills. Very nice. And yeah, accidental toilet button presses won me the game there. So let's get straight into my next game, which I'm going to need to do some setup for. So let me do that real quick. Alright. Oh, I forgot the damn music. Fuck me. Oh well. Anyway, getting straight into the next matchup is against Duck, coach of the Indiana Weather Hazards. His team consists of Clefable, Rotom Heat, Jellicent, Miltank, Usharna, Raichu, Rillaboom, Mega Aggron, Girder, Hydreigon, and Armaldo. So he drafted a stall team. So for this one... Okay, anyway, yeah, I brought Nesty Plot Rotom, pretty offensive, Signal Beam there for his Rillaboom, and then Dual Stab. So that's pretty straightforward. This helps me deal with Rotom Heat, which is why I have Max Speed Timid on this. And yeah, it's also good for potentially outspeeding Rillaboom if he's like banded or something. So that's pretty good. Just checking to make sure I'm good there. Yeah, speed's there for Rotom plus Rillaboom. Being able to set up on Clefable 1v1 that if he's not unaware would be pretty nice. Up next we have a full support Blissey, Healing Wish, Teleport, Stealth Rock, Toxic. What the fuck are the EVs on this? I think I transported over to my phone and it got fucked up. But no, I don't think I actually completed the spread on this. But I think everything else should be fine, right? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. Yeah, it was just this that got messed up. I meant to do this, but yeah, it didn't come into play during the game. So, just full support. Didn't really want to run like a normal Blissey set, because I wanted to fit these 4 moves on there. Healing Wish was just kind of a last minute add. I had Soft Boiled on there, I was like, there's no attacks on this, there's really no point. was considering Protect, but I decided on Healing Wish in the end. We should have Galarian Weezing, Babiri Berry to help with Hydreigon Flash Cannon, or Iron Tail, depending on which he wants to do. I believe the speed on this is for Jellicent Speed Ties, if I had to guess. Yeah, just 3 attacks Toxic. Pretty cool offensive Weezing. Next we got a Bandit Zarude. He really doesn't switch in well to this. Bandit Power Whip kind of fucking his team. His team. I think his only real switch into this is Rotom, as well as he has a Steel type that I do. Mega Aggron. And CC hits both of those pretty hard, as well as Darkest Lariat. Next we have a Heracross, bulk up 3 attacks, Flame Orb, Facade, and good stuff. Speed Ties with Rillaboom. This Mon goes crazy against his team. Like, look at it. Look at it. Look at that down there. Yeah, it's good. And then finally we have Cinderace. 4 attacks, Taunt, just in case it's like SD Rillaboom. Mostly there for Clef, though. If he's like Fizdef Clef, I don't want to deal with some fucking retarded bullshit. So, yeah, that pretty much covers it. High Jump Kick hits Rotom pretty hard. It's like my hardest hitting move for it. I expect that to be the Cinderace check, so let me switch to that. Get rid of that. Fuck you. And then... Fuck. There we go. Don't record at 5 a.m. Anyway, getting into the game. He brought Clef, Rotom. That's a Musharna hiding behind that drum there. Rillaboom, Hydreigon, and Miltank. Was really surprised to see the Musharna and not the Mega Aggron. So I figured it's going to be Rocks on Miltank. It's going to be a Wish Port Clef, something like that. So yeah, I'm going to elect to lead with Blissey because I want to get up my Rocks ASAP Rocky. Because I think the... yeah, it's going to be like Boots on Rotom or something. As he leads with Clef, and he shows to, I think, be minus speed. I'm pretty sure Clef naturally is faster than Blissey. Yeah, so I get up my Rocks as he goes into Miltank, and I go for the Poison here because I want to Poison Miltank. It's pretty self-explanatory. Gonna go for the... I'm gonna switch here. Now, the reason I switch instead of going for Teleport, which was the better play because Heracross is gonna take Body Slam damage, I didn't want to reveal move slots on my Blissey. As soon as he saw Teleport, he would think that probably my last move would have to be Soft-Boiled, and that this is a completely passive Blissey, and that's pretty free for something like Rillaboom or Calm Mind Musharna or Clef. So I wanted to hide the move slots. In retrospect, probably just teleporting there was better. It really didn't matter too much, I don't think. But yeah, I'm gonna get burned on my Hera. Gonna take the unnecessary damage. Go for knockoff. I figured he would try and pivot around this, so I figured it would actually be Musharna coming in because Clef didn't want to potentially switch in on Facade. So I go for knock there. I also want to try and get rid of Rotom's Boots if that chooses to come in as well. Goes for damage though with the Body Slam, and I'm just gonna click Facade because it kills the Miltank from here. But he actually goes into Clef, so that's very nice. As he elects to, I believe, sack the Miltank on this turn. Yeah, as I go for another Facade, Miltank's gonna go down, and Heracross punched a hole, which is pretty nice. So here, I believe on the double down, I'm gonna go into Zarude, yeah, as he goes into Musharna, and I'm just gonna click the kill button, as it does 72%, as he sets up a Reflect, brings in his Hydra. I'm just gonna Darkest Lariat, and I can live pretty much anything unless it's like Banded U-turn, so I'm just gonna click Darkest Lariat again as he goes into Clef. Lefties puts this at a roll. I believe it's a mid-high to high is what I need, so I'm just gonna go for it. If he's soft-boiled, then I just go fuck myself. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna be Wish because he does have a Mega. Or, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Wish. That's pretty much my train of thought. So I just go for Lariat and I actually get the roll, so that's pretty nice. Hydra's gonna come back out. I like to go into my Weezing here as he actually U-turns yet again, getting a crit, which is so here I'm going to go into Blissey, because I don't want to lose my Weezing for no reason. As he sets up a nasty plot, I can live anything because I'm a fucking Blissey, so I'm just going to go for Toxic. As he sets up another plot, which is pretty scary, but I'm just going to go for Healing Wish. Hope he doesn't crit me. Thankfully he does not, and I'm going to bring in Zarude on the Healing Wish. So, yeah, Zarude's gonna come out, he's gonna get its health back. Unfortunately, this is not in range of Darkest Lariat, so I'm gonna have to U-turn, go into my Rotom Wash. Turns out he gets the roll to kill me, which kind of sucks, but I think he needed a max roll to kill me, but that makes up for the Clef, because I got 2 simultaneous high rolls on that, so it's whatever. I'm going to bring in Zarude again. Let's click Darkest Lariat, as I believe he sacks the Musharna, which is pretty smart. And that's going to go down, and I believe he goes into Hydra again and clicks U-turn as I stay in, and he crits me, which really sucks, because something was going to take a Darkest Lariat. And yeah, that crit definitely mattered. So he goes into the Rillaboom as I bring in the Weezing, and I just click Sludge Wave as he U-turns out and sacks the Rotom. Takes Stealth Rock. It turns out it was not Heavy Duty Boots, so that's nice. So he goes into Hydra again. I'm gonna go for the Dazzling, or the Strange Steam, as he doesn't flinch me. Yeah, you thought I was gonna fucking scream about that, weren't you? So he goes into Rillaboom. The Glaciolite here shows me that he's banded, so that's info, I guess. But Cinderace can take a Grassy Glide and hopefully not miss a Pyro Ball, and it doesn't miss a Pyro Ball, kills the Rillaboom, and I get a 1-0 victory. Yeah. So yeah, that was a pretty nice game. 1-0 win in the end. Took a lot of damage from that Grassy Glide, but I did live even a crit, so that was nice. I just needed to not miss my attack. So yeah, thank you for watching. That was weeks 1 and 2. Very good games in both instances. Week 3 is going up separately, and week 4 was a forfeit win. So I think I may as well just talk about my. I'm gonna talk about my free agents here, because I'm not actually gonna make a video for week 3 because I got shellacked. So I'm going to talk about that here in a second. So I decided to just delete what got dropped. So I think from week 3 to 4, yeah, 3 to 4. After that week 3 game, I made a few transactions. I traded Cinderace to Queen in exchange for Victini, and with the 20 extra points I had, I dropped Galarian Articuno for Mega Pidgeot. I would replace them on screen right now. I'm just gonna delete them because they're not here anymore. Go away. Ah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. This. I can't point. This right here. This is a Victini, and then this becomes a Mega Pidgeot as a result of the transactions. And then I ended up trading, I think this was active week 5. Everything I did was active week 5. So, because my week 4 game didn't happen because my opponent had something personal to attend to, I ended up dropping, or I traded Dusknoir for Dusclops, but I didn't keep Dusclops because that one's dog shit. I dropped Heracross, Melmetal, and Dusknoir for Zygarde 50% instead of Melmetal, Klefki instead of Heracross, and Throw instead of Dusknoir. So just figured I'd go over that. So the new team is Victini. This is a Victini. Rotom Wash stayed, Weezing stayed, Lissy, Piloswine, Archeops all stayed, Zygarde here, Mega Pidgeot here, Klefki here, Zarude stayed, and this became a Throw. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Should be clear in the week 5 video what transactions I made. Team should be all clear as mud then. So, yeah, just in case it was hard to follow the way I described it here, because I have it in the OBS screen, so you could just see infinite Archeops forever. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm tired as shit. It is 5 in the morning, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.